Before the video starts, I want to tell you that the point of the video isn't to ruin anyone's reputation but to denounce illegal things I've seen on Roblox. Hi, it's Laurent. I'm not using my real voice because I have a shitty French accent and poor vocabulary. That video will probably be the most important one on my channel forever, not only because it exposes some of the worst users on the website but also because it took me like a year to gather all those informations. In this video I will talk about 3 things: accounts compromisers, USD sellers and USD buyers. Let me remind you that the thumbnail is not clickbait and that the video contains no wrong information. Let's start. There is something that has considerably slowed down my research on these people. It is the total lack of information on the subject for almost all traders. Few people really know who is actually involved in the USD buyer-seller community. And there is often confusion between USD seller and USD buyer.
Some Rolomons users have also alleged that much of his wealth was USD bought and that he deserved the termination anyway.
As you hear in this part of a video from the brilliant Nitro Lord, many traders accuse ccfont of being a USD buyer, which is absolutely not the case. USD buyers and sellers could be considered to be the same thing, yet the two are very different. USD buyers, such as Fault, are people who simply buy stuff, most times with bitcoins, so yeah, they are not really USD buyers but more like Bitcoin buyers. The items are sometimes poison, which can get them terminated. The USD sellers or Bitcoin sellers are most times hackers who want to get rid of the items they stole from old inactive accounts, or developers who want to cash out. That's for example the case of ccfont, or the Ragdoll engine developer who wasn't able to DevX his Robux, so he decided to cash out his items. Some notable USD sellers are Sturdu and Lockbird. But then you may ask, okay Laurent, but how do you know all this stuff? Well, the answer is that a month ago, I was on the Discord server of a USD buyer and seller called Shibe, who did quit in 2022 and sent at one point a link to a strange Discord server in his announcements channel. A server called Stock. The Stock server is a huge community of hundreds of USD sellers and USD buyers doing their business. Every day, hundreds of offers are made. And at this point, I discovered that many famous and popular rich guys are doing illegal stuff on the server. Blazes, 50 Cent, Daniel, Dex, Calvin, this guy, and many other guys. The craziest thing is that most are obviously USD buying or USD selling. You just have to look at their Rolomons profile. There is no legit trader in this world who has a similar value chart. This server is the reason why I decided to make a video about that. I did of course talk to some important guys from the community, like Lockbird for example, who's really nice. But there's a problem: if most sellers are neither developers or traders, then how do they get their items? If you have already used the RBLX trade site and have already visited the banned leaderboard, you have probably noticed that some accounts have strange names all formed with the same base. Word number. Bathon Edith Bukra 1, Big Wave Whoosh 43 who owns a Lord of the Federation stolen from Jalki. Ulud Delano Mulder 5 who owns other items stolen from Jalki. Dvorak Deacon Augite 8. Higher Gald Aileen 4 who owns stuff stolen from Zarusa. Jagger Grivet Flanch 1 who owns stuff stolen from Django 136 and many other accounts. These accounts are bots created by Daniel and sold to an important but little known figure in Roblox hacking, 21. 21 is known for hacking even outside of Roblox. He is part of the NFT community, like a surprisingly big amount of USD sellers. Some users such as Lockbird are also in the NFT community but more as NFT scammers, although I don't know what that is. I'm sure it's not cool. 21 has tons of rich accounts and is probably at this day the richest member of the stock community. If you know some of the richest users on Roblox, There's something you probably noticed. MotoVX has disappeared from the leaderboard, and its biggest items have disappeared from its inventory. And something is certain. If an old, inactive account loses a lot of items at once, it has simply been hacked. And this kind of thing has happened a lot of times since 2022. Some people such as Metal Mario, Pat_Rick, Elyoyo, Plaid, Pawn Solo 996, Juge, Ahady32, RLIC, Playerobot, Blocks 31, Malta Mario 64, Trey F and many other old inactive accounts were hacked and have never been refunded. This shows that no account is really safe against hacking. There is clearly a moderation problem. Moderation is the biggest problem on Roblox. For example, some users which USD sell are still active on the site even though this action is illegal and prohibited by the Roblox terms of use. 0xFlamey for example has already had several accounts such as Flamey50 and 0reo_gg, both banned for the same thing, USD buying, but that doesn't stop Flamey from continuing to do this on his new account. There are of course some accounts that have been recently banned for USD buying and USD selling, but they represent a minority. Thanks for watching the video. It took me a lot of time to make it and I don't want to have problems with the people accused. Don't annoy them. This is a video of prevention and denunciation of certain people who openly make fun of us. I will come back very soon with another video and I thank the 3 people who helped me a lot and wanted to remain anonymous. Like and subscribe.